friends, and welcome to Good Life. Well, new segment, new episode, and new things to share with you. Well, I don't know how many of you believe in karma. Well, I'm an ardent believer of karma, and hence it's very important to do good to one and all, because time and circumstance keep changing. So do good to everybody. I'm sure all of you would believe with me when I say that from one wood you can make a million matchstick, but when time changes, that one matchstick is enough to burn that entire wood. So friends, and on that note, I want to begin the episode by saying do good to everybody, love all, and then you receive love from everybody. So friends, over to the first segment of the day, and that's more about fashion. Good evening friends, and welcome to our fashion segment. In today's fashion segment, as every time we show you, today we're going to show you something which is very different, very aesthetic and classy. Everybody loves to adorn a sari, I'm sure, the young and the old alike. And what sets the sari apart? Trust me, when you wear a sari, you're the epitome of grace and elegance. Well friends, the first collection that we have over here is this beautiful sari which is in Gicha Tussar silk, right? The fabric that's used over here is Gicha Tussar. So Gicha Tussar, as you all know, is a very rich fabric, a very elegant fabric and very aesthetic. When you look at this, you would love this design mainly because of the color combination that is used over here. You can see they have black, grey, as well as the piping colors, the red and the yellow. Friends, there's something called as the temple design. That is what has gone into the making of this particular sari. Throughout the body of the sari, you can see temple design. Towards the top, you can see it in black, and towards the bottom, you can see it in grey. And this gives a very rich and classy and elegant look to this particular sari. Another highlight of this particular collection would be the pallu. As you can see over here, it's properly, very neatly, intricately designed with beautiful hand embroidery, beautiful sequins work as well as bead work. Another highlight, again, I would like to mention is probably the border of the sari. If you look at this, you can see brocade in the mid portion, and on either side you have the red and the yellow, which is done in raw silk. Another thing that I would like to mention about this particular sari or attire is the blouse. The color yellow is very bright and chirpy, isn't it? So anything which is dull, you can highlight or elevate the mood of the fabric or the sari using a nice pop-up color, and that's the reason they have given the blouse here in yellow. So this is done in raw silk, and raw silk is again a very beautiful fabric, a very rich fabric. You can design the blouse in any way you want, probably a full sleeve or a short sleeve or go a halter neck, anything of your sartorial choice. So friends, this is a beautiful collection, Gicha Tussar silk with temple designs, and I'm sure you would love this particular collection because it is very beautiful, very stunning, and trust me, you will look awestruck when you're going to adorn this particular sari, and everyone's going to love you in this particular collection. So I'm sure you're in love with the first collection, but wait till you see the second one because it's much, much, much prettier than this. Good evening friends, and welcome to our home decor segment. Over the couple of days, I've been contemplating about the correct definition of beautiful. Well, I'm sure you would all agree with me that the definition of beautiful varies from person to person. It's very relative. Well, sometimes I think the perspective on beauty, what blind people think, is in fact more rational than us who can actually see. We all can see and look around the world, but we're all blindfolded by so much of the materialistic stuff that's going on around us that we in fact forget what exactly is beauty, what exactly is being beautiful. Well, being beautiful is nothing but the kind of person you are. It's just not in the outwardly, but exactly what you are. Well, it's how beautiful your soul is. It's exactly how you lead your life that makes you beautiful. Well friends, we have almost forgotten that there is something called as, traditional, there's something called as, vintage and all that. Everybody is running behind contemporary or something which is more chic, something which is more modernized. Well, how about if when we showcase something which is traditional and modern. That is, traditional meets modernity. Well friends, this is the concept of today's living room that we are going to showcase to you. And to showcase this, we have come to a store called as the Lux Rays Furniture Shop, which is located right here at Panampalli Nagar. Some people don't believe in traditional furniture anymore. Well, as I mentioned before, everything has its own charm. It's just that you need to understand the way you want it to. Well friends, I'm sitting on a beautiful sofa, which is again, as I mentioned before, beautiful traditional sofa which has a little element of modernity to it. Well, this particular sofa is 2+2 configuration and can be used in those small cute living rooms. And if you really want to enhance the look of this particular traditional furniture, all you can do is probably add a dash of colors, like probably the colors that they have used over here. You can see these cushions, which is of burnt orange and slightly copperish shade. See, the main reason why people opt for traditional furniture is because the kind of personality they are, the kind of persona they exude probably matches the kind of home that you want to live in. So friends, something which is very, very spectacular is what I have shown you today. And what makes this very different is nothing the way you mix and match stuff.